Hi, I'm Steve Owens and you're in Steve's Kitchen, and today we're making onigiri, a wonderful little Japanese snack. Now, if you went to school or work in Japan, you might open your lunchbox and find these wonderful little rice snacks. Of course, in the West, we often have sandwiches, but there's a reason why they have a high life expectancy in Japan, and that's because not only are these delicious, they're very healthy. So I'm going to show you how to make them. First of all, you're going to need to make the Japanese style sushi rice. Now, I did that video the other day, and if you haven't seen that, get across and follow this link here. Now, if you've watched that, let's get ready and make the onigiri. Now, the different fillings you can put in onigiri are endless really, and I've got my rice here. I've just covered it with a damp cloth just to stop it from drying out. Here I've got some bonito flakes, that's like a little flaked fish. I've got a pickled salted plum here. They're wonderful flavour to go into an onigiri. I'm also going to be using some dark black sesame seeds just for that nutty flavour. You could use regular tuna, Western style tuna. I've got some mackerel here that I'm going to use as well. Let's get on and just prepare these ingredients. If you can get hold of these little salted plums, they are great. They're very sort of tart in flavour, but we just need to get the seed out of the center, and you're left then with just the pulp of the plum itself. You can get these little packs of bonito flakes. It's like a shredded fish, and we're just going to rehydrate with a little bit of light soy sauce, not too much, and just mix that through. If you put too much in there, it'll get too salty. Now that's looking absolutely perfect, and they are absolutely delicious inside the onigiri. I don't need to do anything with the black sesame. That's just going to add a nutty flavour if I want to use them. And then, as I said before, you could use tuna, but I've got these little mackerel fish here. I'm just going to pop half of that in a bowl. It's very similar to tuna. I really love the taste of this mackerel. Now I'm going to put some Japanese style mayonnaise in there, probably about a tablespoon. And then we're just going to mix that through, get a wonderful fish and mayonnaise paste. Now they're the fillings I'm going to use, but really your imagination is your only limitation when making this sort of food. Now my sushi rice is at room temperature. I've covered it with that damp cloth just to keep the moisture in. Now one of the tips with working with sushi rice is it one of the most sticky rices you'll ever come across. And if you try to handle it without using damp hands, this is going to happen. And that is one of the reasons we've got a little bowl of water here, and I'm just going to add a little bit of salt in that to season the water. Then effectively what we need to do is have good clean hands. A lot of Japanese cooking is done with your hands. We're going to coat our hands in that salty water. We are then going to take a big piece of this rice, and I'm just going to flatten it in my, see how it's not sticking now? I'm going to create a ball of rice in my hand, a little bit spherical, maybe a bit flat. Then I'm going to push a hole into the center. Then I'm going to take a handful, a little pinch of my fish and mayonnaise mixture, just push it into the middle there. We just want to push it down into the center. You can also take another little piece of rice if you like and just pop it on top. What I'm doing here now is taking that rice ball, and I want to get the onigiri shape, so I'm pinching the top with these two fingers to make a little pyramid top and cupping the rice with the other to keep the sides straight. And we have a little piece of nori seaweed to hold the onigiri with, and it looks kind of cute. So let me just try another one. I've got a nice big lump of rice there. I pop that into my hand, shape it up into a ball. Then we're going to make a hole in the middle of the rice. And this time I'm going to take those little bonito flakes. I'm just going to stick those in the middle of my rice ball. Then I'm just going to take a little bit of that black sesame and drop it in there as well, just because I like it. And again here I'm taking that rice and I'm squeezing it, cupping my hand and using my fingers to get that little triangle shape. And you end up there with a little pyramid shaped onigiri. And then we take a little piece of nori again and put it around the bottom so that you can hold on to your onigiri. And there are my onigiri ready to eat. Now, this one here I've dipped in the little black sesames because I love the toasted flavour of that. Now you could also decorate the tops with other little bits of fish or fish roe. But there is no hard or fast way of what you put inside your onigiri. It's really up to you. I heard somebody actually put chocolate in there. I don't know if I fancy that, but it could be fun. So let me give this a try right now. That is delicious. It's got the bonito inside, lovely fishy flavor, salty flavor. Now, if you give these a try, I'd love to have a comment down below on how they went for you. Please share the love, give this one the thumbs up. I'll see you in the next video. And keep your eyes peeled because I will be doing sushi rolls very shortly, and they are very simple to make and heaps of fun. So stay tuned. I'll leave a link or two to some other videos here. Subscribe to the channel. See you next time.